Hey everybody, this is RPG here, and if you can tell from this camera angle, yeah, it's time for another unboxing. So what am I going to unbox, or what special edition or collector's edition I'm going to unbox, you might ask? Well, feast your eyes on this. Yes, the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition for the Nintendo Switch just came out today, since it is December 1st, and I think this game released to a worldwide audience. So I do have the original Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. I had the 3DS game, but unfortunately I sold it, but I do intend to pick it up again sometime soon. And I still also have Xenoblade Chronicles X on my Wii U. But let's not waste any time, and let's go ahead and take a look at the contents of what's inside this, shall we? Yep, so as you can see, here is what the Special Edition package looks like when it's all up close like that. And yeah, you can actually see the main character. I think that's supposed to be Rex, and that there is Pyra, as well as her, you know, her other form that Rex can use if she used her as a blade. But yeah, it looks actually pretty cool, and it definitely reminds me a lot of, I would say, not only Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X, but it also reminds me a little bit of both Xenogears and Xenosaga based on this character art. And I will say that I actually do like the anime art style for this game and its characters, as I like it a lot more than the original Xenoblade Chronicles, as I wasn't really a big fan of the realistic approach that they took for that game, and I felt that the realistic anime approach that they took with Xenoblade Chronicles X just was not my cup of tea. But I actually do like it how they went for this instead, so that's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sides here. Here it says Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the side, Special Edition as well. And it also says that right there. It says Nintendo on the top spine, and just a bunch of useless crap that you see on the bottom here, just all the information, that kind of stuff. Now let's take a look at the back and see what it says. It says, "Onward to Elysium. Allrest, a world in which massive creatures called Titans drift through a boundless sea of clouds. In such a world, people have made their homes on their backs of these Titans. Join Rex, a young man who becomes the driver of Pyra, or Pyrrha, a mysterious life form, and his blade, as they embark on a quest to find the mythical paradise of Elysium." So, yeah, that's actually pretty awesome. And we also got some explanation on the game's world, as well as the battle system a little bit, and also includes what the contents of what's in this special edition. Here we have a steel bookcase cover for the game. We also have an art book, as well as a music mini soundtrack selection CD, like they always do for soundtracks or special editions like this. And you can also see some of the main characters that are at the top there. And not only you actually get to see some of the characters designed by, you know, their respective character designer for this game, but also Square Enix's own Tetsuya Nomura has a hand in creating, I think, a few of the characters, or at least some of the antagonists, but I'm not entirely certain. But let's not worry about that, and let's just go ahead and open up the contents with my nail filer and see what's all inside. Of course, it will include the steelbook cover, as well as the art book and the music CD. Okay, so you can actually see that the art book is actually pretty huge. We'll save that till last. And it's got cellophane in it too. So here we have the contents right here on the top part, and you can actually see the steelbook case, as well as the music soundtrack CD. Now let's take a look at the steelbook case. I gotta say, this has to be the first Nintendo Switch game I've seen with a steelbook case like that. Now that is freaking awesome. And it even has the Zohar on the back. What do you know? And there really isn't anything on the spine right here, which is very interesting, because you'd think they would actually put the name of the game on this spine, like they do on the spine for any type of game, as well as a steel bookcase. Like, I have a lot of games that have steel bookcases, and at least they have the name of the game on their spines, but not this one for some odd reason, which I'm really surprised. So if we open this up, you can actually see what would equate to reversible cover art, but there still isn't any instruction booklet, which I've already explained that a million times, but it also includes the in-game card right here, and it actually does remind me a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles, the 3DS game with its game card, and as well as the cover art for the Wii, or the game that was on the Wii, so yeah, I actually think that's pretty cool. And of course it has Rex and Pyrrha in her updated form, or leveled up form, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure the correct terminology of everything that's Xenoblade related, so just bear with me. But anyway, that's that, and here we have the soundtrack select, or the sound selection CD, and I think this mostly contains songs from just Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but not the other games. It would be nice if, you know, the other games were a part of this, but I know that Europe got a special edition of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, while we just only got the game in the box and not a special edition or collector's edition of any kind. But yeah, you can actually see that the music the music that's in this game is shown right here, and I'm really surprised that they actually got the music in this game done before this game released for the holiday season. That was a really big pull-off right there on Monolith Soft's part. And you actually can see the CD, which is actually pretty cool, and I do apologize for the glare that you see right there, so yeah, I like that. And it shows nothing on the back either, it's just, you know, more in-game art. I think it's based on the blade that Rex used, as well as I think it's its upgraded form when Pyrrha goes into the upgraded form of the, you know, where her hair is blonde and that kind of stuff. I think it has something to do with it, but I'm not entirely certain. Like I said, don't quote me, as I really don't know much about the lore for Xenoblade Chronicles, or any of the games. Even though I know a little bit of it, but I'm not that heavily versed like I am Final Fantasy related. But anyway, here we have the Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a complete art book of the not only the characters, but the environments and the Titans and Elysium and that kind of stuff. So yeah, this actually looks very authentic, and there was cellophane on that book. Let's take a look at a few of the pages. So yeah, character designs of characters, and you can actually see that Rex is on this page, as well as some of his character concept design that you can actually see, or if you were to model him and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty freaking sweet. And here's some more, as well as some of the stuff that he can wear. I think that's supposed to be like a submarine helmet or something. And you can actually see the expressions on his face whenever he's in, you know, with what they wanted to try to make him express in game. You can actually see rough sketches of his personality take effect. And here we have Pyrrha, who is pretty self-explanatory, who's Rex's blade. And okay, this is supposed to be Mithra. Okay, so that's what her name is. So this is the upgraded form of Pyrrha, if I'm not mistaken. And you can actually see that based on her expressions and her character designs, as they bear, you know, it's very similar physical descriptions to an extent. And I'm not gonna, you know, view all the characters or anything like that. Just go ahead and see some of the some more that are actually made in this booklet, and let's take a look and see if there's anything else. Oh yes, we do actually get a lot of other things too, like the like some of the people that you can actually visit in the towns in game, as well as some of the environments and that kind of jazz, and the stuff within the environments, and some of the creatures. Oh, that looks pretty awesome. Some of the creatures that you actually see in this game, in this art book, and more of the flora and fauna. And yeah, here we got the rough sketches and the finished sketches of some of the environments. So yeah, and even the treasures and that kind of stuff, and other objects that you can actually see from place to place. So yeah, I actually like that, and it really doesn't mention anything about, or I guess if they wanted to say, you know, congratulations for owning this art book, I guess that's what they want to put on here, but I guess that means for something else in the game, but I'm not entirely certain. And of course, there's the Zohar on the back. And there really isn't that much on the back either. There really isn't anything like thank you for purchasing the special edition or anything, but you know, for something like this, it's actually pretty cool to own if you need to use something like reference, and if you want to do something like a retrospective. Now, I'm not thinking of doing a retrospective on the Xenoblade Chronicles games anytime soon, but you know, maybe that's something I'll do when history, you know, continues to flow forward, but who knows. But anyway guys, with all that said and done, that will complete my unboxing of the special edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you like what you see, then be sure to rate this video as well as leaving your feedback down in the comments. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button underneath this video, as more support from you guys will mean that more content is coming from me in the future that you won't even find anywhere else. Until next time, this is RPG signing off, and I gotta get back to work on my own stuff. Hopefully I can try to have a new video up right around Christmas time, but I can't guarantee you anything. But if not, I want to wish you all a happy holidays, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. So anyway, this is RPG signing off, and I'll catch you later. Peace out!
Hey there gamers, it's your friendly neighborhood RPG here, and I have a special announcement just for you. Myself and my friends 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Cows of the Game Riffers are hosting our own live stream where we give our reactions to the 2017 The Game Awards by the Dorito Pope himself, Jeff Keighley. If you follow us on The Game Riffers and probably wonder if doing this live stream is exactly what we did during the press conferences at E3 every year, then you would be right. However, this event in particular is where we get serious with our antics and riffs, since the Game Awards usually has an identity crisis that gets so many people pissed off. We also are not sure if we'll cover PlayStation Experience, but RPG will cover it on his YouTube channel if we don't agree to do one for the Game Riffers. If you would like to know where to find us and when you can join in on our festivities, then fear no further as we got you covered. The 2017 The Game Awards by Jeff Keighley will happen on December 7th, 2017 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. But the Game Riffers will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, just 30 minutes before the show kicks off. We will be going live at that time on our Twitch page, and you can find us at twitch.tv/TheGameRiffers. That's where we always do our live streams on an event such as this, and you can guarantee that more shenanigans, live stream button noises from me, and massive hilarity and seriousness will be all over the place. Oh, and if you are familiar with our content and follow us during these times when we live stream, then you'll want to stick around as we have a big announcement that will give insight on the future of the Game Riffers going forward. We are very excited about this announcement, and you should be too. Either way, here's an outline of the event happening in December, and be sure to join us as we'll chat with you all, answer your questions about an event such as this, or other things in relation to gaming, or to just come on over and say hi. Be sure to join us for this time, as the Game Riffers are going to have another jam-packed extravaganza. Until then, we'll see you on December 7th when we go live during the time of the Game Awards that is hosted by Jeff Keighley. This is RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out!